Nicole Scotty from Mobile Geeks, and today we're going to be unboxing the ASUS Padfone Infinity, which is a 5-inch smartphone that has a 10.1-inch tablet docking station. So this is a hybrid device. The phone powers the tablet. This is the third Padfone of the Padfone series from ASUS. Let's get right into the unboxing. So we're going to start off with the Padfone Infinity, and then we're going to move on to the station because, as you know, the phone powers the 10.1-inch tablet. So we're just going to move this off and get right into it. So now this is the third Padfone in the generation, so the 1, 2, and then the Infinity. This is the largest of the three at 5 inches. We're going to get into the handset in just a second because we'll see what else is in the box. So here we have a little... there's a pin to take out the nano SIM, so that's not a micro SIM, that's a nano SIM. Same one as the iPhone 5. Here we have a couple of guides. Now I am unboxing a Taiwanese unit, so that will all be in Chinese, so we'll just move that over here. Now what else is in the box? These are the ASUS headphones. I actually have a pair from some of our others. I quite like them. The sound quality is very good. Here we have some extra little buds in case you have different size ears. There's a PSU right here. And then a micro USB cable. Anything else in here? Nope, that's just to hold the phone up. Now, if we get to the phone, you can see that it is got a very nice display if we just turn this on. So, like I said, 5 inches. It's got a 1920 by 1080 display resolution and a 441 ppi. It's a super IPS display, and it comes with what all the Padphones have come with, is an outdoor mode. So the Super IPS display hasn't always been that good outside, but if you see I kind of play with it, I think it definitely works for me. It's quite quick. Like you see, I've loaded up some of the benchmarking software, so I'm going to have a separate video for that in a couple of, well, probably later today. So the display is also made of Corning Gorilla Glass, and it is scratch resistant. I'm very clumsy, so let's hope that's actually true. So if we take a walk around the system, you can see that here we have the nano SIM slot. Here on the bottom we have a micro USB. Here along the side we've got the volume rocker, the power button, and a speaker. Along the top there's a headphone jack. Now on the back we have a 13 megapixel camera. There is an LED flash over there as well. So this is got a 5-element lens, autofocus, and it does 8 frames aperture, so you can take burst mode. Now I'm going to do another video for the features here, because there are actually some pretty amazing ones. There's a GIF option, panorama, beautification. This deserves its own video, but just so you can, I'll give you a little bit of a sneak peek. So there I am again with the beautification. So let's just go right to the back. So here I am with no makeup on the MRT after picking the phone up. Here I am with a little bit of this beautification thing going on, so you can see my skin's very light. I have a little bit of blush on. My eyes are actually a little bit bigger, if you look at that. This is much more dramatic, where you can see my eyes and my chin have slimmed down. So if we go back into the camera app, you can see here, if I click on beautification, here's for the slimming of the chin. So it actually takes the chin down. There's to make the eyes bigger. There's to clear the skin. There's different colors of blush I can put on. I'm going to make a whole video series on this later, but I just thought I would quickly show you this feature, just because they have taken a lot of effort to make this a really competitive camera. They've really got a lot of great features, and when you look at they've got their own video, or sorry, like Instagram, I guess, or photo editing, so we can saturate it out. One of the things that I like about having this in here is that when you save it, it saves as the original format. Some of the other ones, when you alter them, it can actually shrink it down. So that was just a brief mini look at the camera. There are a lot of other software features that I'm going to get through in a dedicated video to this, but just to give you a little bit of a teaser, there's a ASUS Echo, which is actually a Siri competitor. Oh, I activated that. I don't want to call anyone, but there's also ASUS. This actually will change the temperature of the screen or the enhancements. You can see you can wash it out, make it darker, so you can actually really adjust the screen to whatever your preferences are. I'm going to set this back to default because I don't really want to muck around with it too much. There's ASUS Story and ASUS Studio, so this is like a diary application in here. Yeah, so there's a bunch of dedicated, like really interesting customizations that ASUS has done here in the handset that deserves its own video, actually. So let's get into the station. So this is a 10.1 inch tablet that is powered by the Qualcomm Snapdragon 600 quad-core processor in here. So that's 1.7 gigahertz. It's got an Adreno 320 GPU, and this comes with 32 or 64 gigabytes, just in case I forget to say later in the video. So the phone is 141 grams, and the tablet is 530, which is less than the iPad 4. So the iPad 4, I believe it's 651. So combined, this is 10 grams heavier than what we have here. So if you take a look at the tablet, this also has an HD display, so 1920 by 1080. You can see this is how they've changed the docking mechanism to really bring down the weight. Now, because this comes with this really great aluminum, kind of like brushed aluminum kind of finish, I like that they've kind of changed the color on this as well. It's very matching. So there we go. Let's just take a quick look around this at the top. So it does kind of, you know, stick out a little bit, obviously, but I do like the way they've kind of melded it to get in with the rest of the tablet. It does sit very nicely, and it does look really nice, actually. Yeah, another one of the things, there is NFC down here, so you can see this is the NFC antenna with the Padfone logo. There is some feedback when you do turn it on. One of the things that I believe is, they have these widgets. There's the Padfone Assistant here. So there's the charging mode. You can use it as the station as a power pack only. I don't believe that was in the Padfone 2, but I do know there was the preferred mode and a phone preferred mode and the intelligent mode. So this will leave battery in your station if you don't want it to completely charge the phone, or this will kind of charge the phone over the tablet or just straight up as a power pack. There's answering frequency. These are all really nice. I mean, they have done some nice work on this. This is running Android Jelly Bean. There's a task manager. They've actually improved the UI since the last iteration. You can see that I've downloaded all the benchmarking apps, so like I mentioned, we will have a separate video on that. So if we take a quick look around the system, you can see over here we have a micro USB for charging the station, nothing around the bottom. Now around the side here we have the volume rocker. Let's just move this out of the way, no need for that. So we have the volume rocker and the power button. Here along the back you can see that they have a single speaker. Yeah, so it's only a mono speaker, but it is quite loud. Let me see if I can pull up some music to play it during. So I'm not sure if you can really hear how great this is because I'm going to be recording it. But the volume is pretty loud, actually. So it's coming out of this single speaker. I do kind of wish it was stereo. It is loud enough. Clearly it is loud enough. And when you're holding it, actually, this side of the tablet really does vibrate quite, I must say fiercely in your hand. You know, I don't want to play too much just because of copyright stuff that goes on here. But yeah, I mean, I'm pretty impressed, actually. We're going to get into a lot more videos about dynamic switching. I'm also going to get into some gaming. Yeah, so expect a full review in the next couple days. Now, so that was just a brief look at the Padfone Infinity and its station. I'm going to be doing a whole bunch more videos. That was just the unboxing and a little quick walkthrough. I'm going to be taking a closer look at the software. I'm going to be comparing the Padfone Infinity station to the iPad 4 and the Nexus 10. I'm also going to be taking a look at the camera because, like I said, that beautification thing, that's awesome and hilarious. So I'm going to do a whole series on that. Really take a look at it. So expect a whole bunch more videos from me. I'm going to have a link to our playlist on the ASUS Padfone Infinity right here. So as soon as that kind of pads out, you can click on that, and you're going to see all of the videos that I've made so far with this hybrid device. Nicole Scott from Mobile Geeks taking a closer look at the Padfone Infinity.